It's springtime and dandelions are out. In this video, I'm going to give you 12 ideas for photographing dandelion clocks. Hello there, my name's Stewart and welcome to this video. As always, if you haven't subscribed, then please do subscribe. In this video, we're going to be talking about photographing dandelion clocks. Now, this is a subject I've covered a lot on the channel. So for this video, I'm going to highlight 12 different scenarios for photographing dandelion clocks. Now, check in the description below, there will be links to videos that cover the topics in more detail. But for this video, I'm just going to highlight the different methods of photographing dandelion clocks. Let's start with method 1. This one is as simple as it gets, and that's just finding a dandelion clock in the wild and photographing it there and then, in the lighting conditions, in the weather conditions that you find it. This type of photography can create some fantastic results. However, it can be quite difficult because you can't control the environment. You've not got control of the wind, you've not got control of the lighting. But when everything plays in your favour, you can get some cracking shots. Method 2 is to pick up your dandelion clock as carefully as possible and take it into the studio. The benefit of photographing them in the studio is you have more control over the light. And because you're indoors, you've not got to deal with that pesky wind that really ruins a lot of shots. You can simply put a background card into the background of your dandelion clock and get some fantastic results. The third type of image you can get with dandelion clocks is to add some water drops to your dandelion clock. Adding water drops to any subject instantly makes them 100% better. You can also do this in the wild as well, just spray some water drops on your dandelion clock, or go out in the morning when there's dew on the flowers. However, out in the wild, the clocks generally tend to close up when they get wet, so the timing has to be perfect if you want to do it in the wild. However, in the studio, you can put your dandelion clock down, you can spray it with some water and take some images. Another interesting way to photograph dandelion clocks is to add a subject to your dandelion clock. In some of these images, I've added a jumping spider, I've added a ladybird, and they produce some fantastic results. Of course, you're at the mercy of your subject playing ball and looking at the camera, but if you just have some patience, you can get some cracking images. Another type of image you can get with your dandelion clock is to take off one of the seeds and concentrate just on the seed itself. A lot of my images are concentrated on just a single seed. So take that seed off the dandelion head and concentrate on photographing just the one seed. Again, as with most subjects, if you add water to these dandelion seeds, it's going to make them look a lot better. Single drops or just spray, it doesn't matter which one you do, just give it a go. And again, in most of these shots, I like to keep my f-stop as wide open as possible. To make your shots a little bit more interesting, you can put your seed into water. This can give a nice reflection to your scene. You can also use the Lee Hall method of adding milk to your water. This turns your water a little bit opaque, which makes it work a little bit better in certain situations. Check out Lee Hall's YouTube channel for more information on doing that type of photography. Another interesting thing you can do with your dandelion seeds or clocks is to do refraction photography. This is where you put a subject in the background behind your water drop, and then you focus the subject inside the water drop. Again, check out the links in the description for more information on that type of photography. Refraction photography can be very, very interesting. It can be hard to do sometimes depending on your subject, but with dandelion clocks, it can be very, very easy. In this early example that I took early in my career, I have put a dandelion flower behind the dandelion seed and refracted it inside the water drop. I am going to be revisiting that type of image now that my skill set has improved. I have better equipment, so we are going to be revisiting that subject in the future, so subscribe if you're looking forward to that. Another type of image you can do with dandelion seeds is a reflection photography. Place your dandelion seeds on a reflective surface, either a mirror, acrylic plane, or even just use your mobile phone to create this type of image. Again, I am keeping my f-stop as wide open as possible. That is the lowest f-stop number on your lens. You don't always have to photograph a perfect head as well. You can always wait for the seed to blow away and photograph the dead seed head. This can make for some dramatic images. And of course, you can always go big. There's another type of seed head you can use that's very similar to a dandelion clock, and that is a salsify seed. You can go out and find these out in the wild. You pick them up, bring them home, and you can do the same type of photography with these salsify seeds, except they are a lot bigger. There's one more thing that I want to talk about when it comes to dandelion seeds, and that's video. One of the things that you can do is do a time-lapse video of your dandelion seed head opening up. I've done this in the past, however, it's not something I've talked about on the channel or shown how to do. And I am going to be doing that this year. This is going to be my subject for this year with the dandelion clocks. I'm going to show you how to do a time-lapse video of the dandelion head opening up. So again, subscribe if you're looking forward to that one. So that is my 12 ideas for photographing dandelion clocks this spring. Go out, grab yourself a dandelion clock, concentrate on one of those ideas and just do it. And of course, you can always expand on the idea. I'd love to see your images, so let me see them on social media. My name's Stewart Wood. I want to thank you for getting to the end of this video. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and as always, I'll see you on the next video. Now, before we get started, check down. I need to number these. I'm trying to work out what number to do things in. Number 1 is studio. The same as in with. It's just. And they come out. The next type of photography you can do with a dandelion clock is to take one of the seeds off of the head and photograph on. The next type of image that you can get with a dandelion clock is to take off a seed off from the seed head and just focus directly with one. Fucking hell. Another type of image you can get with using dandelion clocks is to. How hard is it to say seed? To make your shots just a little bit more interesting, you can put your. I can't say seed today. For some reason, I stopped before I've actually said it. You can also use the Lee Hall method of adding some milk to your water to make it. You know. You can also use the Lee Hall method and add some milk to your scene to give the water some opaque. Oh, to turn it opaque. Yeah. Another type of image. Another easy type of image you can do with dandelion seeds is to use. I just can't talk, and it has nothing to do with my abscess today as well. So that's not an excuse I can use. For the first day today, I'm able to actually talk pain-free. Hence why I'm doing a video. But I digress. Moving on. If you wish to pluck them, pick them, hook them, whatever. Another simple image you can create with dandelion seeds or dandelion clocks is a reflect. What is a reflect? Reflect? Come on. It's actually the first time in a month I've been able to speak without being drugged up, pissed on alcohol, and pain-free. So there you go. That's why you get a video. So you stuck around to the end of the video. I'm going to give you a bonus tip now. What you can do is you can go around, pick up your dandelion clocks and your self-sized seed heads, pop them in a container, and that way you don't have to wait till spring to do this type of photography. You can get them out at any time of the year. I do this so that I have a number of seeds that I can use in winter for doing different types of photography projects. They are always a great fallback companion, I should say, like a model, for macro photography because they always look great. So there you go. Pick up yourself some seed heads, pop them in a container. So you can do this type of photography in the winter when these actual seed heads are not available.